Hi, I'm Dr. Drew, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a Canadian physician, and this is a channel not on medicine, but on all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today, we're going to be talking about risk capacity, which would be an extension of the previous episode on risk tolerance. So, what is risk capacity? Well, it is an individual's ability to financially withstand losses without negatively impacting their lifestyle or financial goals. It is an important concept for physicians to understand because it can impact their investment decisions and financial planning. So, similar to the healthcare analogy, so in risk tolerance is essentially if you're working in the emergency department and you're seeing, 1,000 chest pains, there is a certain level of risk associated with making sure that you're not missing a myocardial infarction or heart attack. Well, in the case of risk capacity, now it takes it a step further. Well, let us say that now you have a 1% miss rate for myocardial infarction in your practice. And let us say that you have actually had that 1% miss rate. Now, would that change your ability to now work in that emergency department? Would it change the decision-making process? Now, I would say, practically speaking, emotionally speaking, it does change your risk tolerance, and your decision making also changes. But ideally speaking, all patients, whether you have had a bad outcome or not, should receive the same level of care that you would have normally given them after you're seeing that particular presentation. So it's a very in-depth look into your actual circumstances. Like if you've had a college issue or a medical lawsuit, does that change? Is your risk capacity now to take on more risk, or your risk tolerance change? Now, theoretically speaking, one should always provide the same level of care, but we can imagine as humans, it is a bit difficult. So that's the difference between risk capacity and risk tolerance. Risk capacity is more material, it's more objective, it's based on current financial situation and investing goals. It's determined by project or projected financial impact of fluctuating investments, varies with the assets and liabilities, liquidity, income, dependence, purpose of the investment, as well as the strategy. It's how robust and resilient is my overall financial situation. And that's what risk capacity is. Now, why is this important? Well, as a physician, you may have a risk capacity due to your steady income and job security. But again, we talked about last time that your student loan debt, family obligations will change your risk capacity. By doing certain things such as setting realistic financial goals, creating a budget, developing a savings plan, having a savings calculator, bookkeeper, having a tax strategy, you are now able to control your risk capacity. By understanding your risk capacity and creating a financial plan, it can help to ensure that you're able to achieve your financial goals without taking on more risk than you can handle. Another advantageous thing about knowing about risk capacity, or why it's important, is that it helps you make investment decisions and financial plans that align with your ability to tolerate potential loss. So, how can then one use risk capacity? So we talked about, the why and the how is close together. In this case, it's important to create a financial plan that aligns with your risk capacity. That requires you to know your values and goals. It requires you to know your risk tolerance. Requires you to know your emotions, because it will play a havoc on your frontal cortex. So by understanding your risk capacity, you're able to achieve your financial goals without taking on more risk. And the other advantageous thing is that now you can work with a financial advisor whose values and philosophy probably are likely aligned with your values and philosophy. A financial advisor can help you understand your risk capacity and create a personalized investment plan that aligns with your long-term goals, whether it be retirement, saving for children's education, saving for a down payment on a house, whatever your financial goals may be. They can help you understand the potential risks and rewards of different investments so you can make more informed decisions. Because at the end of the day, we want to make informed decisions with all the choices and options available in front of us. It's very similar to us involved in informed consent with our patients. We want to provide them with options and then use their values, allow them or empower them to make decisions. And on that note, that's 5 minutes. So, in conclusion, risk capacity is an important concept for physicians to understand because it can impact their investment decisions and financial planning. It is more objective, it's more material based, it's more numbers based, it's more calculations, equations, rather than an emotional gut check, pattern recognition. It's more slow thinking than fast thinking like emotion. It can help us create a personalized investment plan that aligns with our risk tolerance and risk capacity and work towards our long term goals. They can help understand the potential risks and rewards of different investments and help us make informed decisions. So, on that note, a few action items. If you would like to follow the exact frameworks used for affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, then check out the links in the description below. I make these videos because my goal is to fight burnout in 10,000 physicians across this world. These videos are my legacy, so to speak. Come and join my free Facebook group where like-minded physicians share resources like cheat sheets, calculators, and everything in between so that we can live our best medicine dream lives. On that note, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking the time to take care of your patients. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode.